Got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Iguodala in the three spot. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us...
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Curry against Westbrook. Clock at 6. Curry attacking. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Oklahoma City. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Bogut against Ibaka. Dishes it to Adams. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
It's Curry with the drive. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, goodness. Woo. Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green with the ball. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And Adams with the slam.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And Curry, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
It's Westbrook with the drive. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Green passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Cannot hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Stolen by Thompson. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. 6 points for Steph Curry.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Ibaka. Offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Roberson. Sinks the triple. Roberson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. The Kiwi, Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way. And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. Fires for 3. Livingston no luck.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And he gets it to go. Spades has got 6 points.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And a good game so far as we can. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
Thunder trailing by 3. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Bogut in the center, filling out the middle. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Steph Curry.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. Oklahoma City trailing. And Voigt kicks to Morrow. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Curry with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 12.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Thunder trailing by 12.
Steven Adams.
Foy with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Adams dishes to Foy. And Ibaka kicks to Foy. Just 4 to shoot. Shots good by Ibaka.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Curry to the middle. Golden State moving it around. Bogut the pass to Green. Thompson outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Iguodala no good. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. Then last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
Oh, and here comes Curry all alone for the finish. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
One-on-one fast break. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Roberson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Rush comes in for Green. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For the Thunder, Kevin Durant's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Foy. Golden State also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Clark dishes to Rush. There's the bucket, good. And the Warriors lead by 16.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Here's Ezeli, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. 1:49 left in the first half. Outside Westbrook. There's the dish to Adams. Ball stolen. And Rush kicks to Barnes.